Welcome to the Geek Flicks and Joys Podcast YouTube channel. I'm Roast Enterprises with me as sometimes today, mi compia
Felix.
as well. Join us today.
Bossman.
You know your fucking name?
You always say my name.
I don't say your name.
Hesitate.
That's your only
Sorry.
job. That's your only fucking job.
Okay.
Let's talk about Boba, y'all. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
As y'all know, Boba ended this last week.
Mm-hmm.
Felix was 100% not gonna watch it.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, hell no.
Yep.
Episode 5 hit, and I was like, Felix, you gotta watch fucking Boba.
Exactly.
Why, Felix? Why didn't you watch Boba?
Because it didn't call to me. I saw it and I was like, it looks boring.
It was that, or was it Star Wars Overload? There's no Star Wars Overload?
And that.
Because you didn't watch Visions either, which I'm still shocked that you haven't seen that.
Not Visions. I didn't see The Bad Batch. I was like, you know what? It's too much Star Wars. I'm not going to watch Book of Boba.
Are you a fan of Star Wars?
Yeah.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Which that's the part that doesn't make sense to me.
I know. Weird, huh?
It's the fucking weirdest, man.
Yeah.
But when Felix know all your fucking rules, and you got the sooner you fucking realize that, the easier it get to understand.
Okay.
You know, because if you're a fan of something and it releases, you're eating that shit that same day.
Yeah.
Not Felix. He was like, nah, fuck that, dog.
Exactly.
Sorry. Sorry, I got the Rona.
Oh, shit!
No, he doesn't. So, the Book of Boba follows bounty hunter Boba Fett and mercenary Fennec Shand navigating the underworld when they return to Tatooine to reclaim Jabba the Hutt's old turf.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed it. I thought it was cool. It's another dip into the, I don't even want to call it Star Wars world, because I want to call it Mando world, because it looks exactly the same.
No, it doesn't. It looks cheaper.
You thought that?
Yep.
Okay. I don't think it does. What looks cheaper are the aliens that surrounding Boba.
También.
All those people look like they came straight out of a 90s Power Rangers episode.
Mm-hmm.
All the prosthetics.
Oh. We'll get into the Power Rangers later.
But they show how he survived. I thought that the action was cool. They broke up.
It was okay.
You're hating a little? So, what is it? Some Loki shit again, or what?
He's throwing hate.
I mean, I can hear him stewing in there.
I'm the most acid.
What?
Don't struggle, Felix.
Say it. Wait, this is where you unload. This is where you unload the clip,
dude. Okay, I watched the first 4 episodes today because I already watched 5, 6, and 7.
Yeah,
and fuck those episodes. Wait.
Okay.
Oh, I was so pissed off. Wait.
At what? At the pace? At the story itself?
The pace. The war. No, we're not warlord. The what was it? Fucking that word. Like the mob boss. That story. I hated it.
The war with the little guys.
Yes, I hated it. It was underwhelming as fuck. The story with the Tusken Raiders was interesting.
Yeah.
Did I care about the Tusken Raiders? Not much.
No, but that served the purpose of how he kind of got rehabilitated and changed the way of thinking.
Oh yes, and I get that, and it was interesting. It made it shown.
And how he got Mulan,
light.
and how he found Mulan, and what actually Mulan is.
I was gonna ask what the yeah, I remember.
Not being racist. She's the fucking voice actress of Mulan. Fuck off.
Yeah, no, and I'm not hating on that.
No, I can see people. Oh, you fucking racist just because you're Chinese. No, pendejo. She's fucking Mulan.
Literally. Her character was cool. I thought it was fun. The thing that I didn't like one bit was that he was so talkative and he always had his helmet off. That bugged me to no fucking end.
Why?
Because one of the things that kind of characterized Boba in the OGs and in the extended universe that's Legends, that it's not canon, is that Boba didn't take his helmet off.
Okay.
That was kind of a big thing. It kept with the mystery, and I heard something about the old actor that he didn't even move most of the time.
Right.
So that gave him like a little bit more depth to him. Like, why is he not moving? Why is he so stoic? But now he's talky. He's petting a rancor. That was so fucking weird. Like he was petting a dog. It was so strange. And by the end was so underwhelming that I was like, okay, that's an hour, a little bit wasted.
Okay, so
yeah,
that's coming from. How would you consider yourself a diehard Star Wars fan?
that's the thing. I'm not a diehard Star Wars fan.
You said you were like a 7, right?
Yeah,
But see,
enough
you
for it
notice
to piss me off.
But I know, so you're more like an 8.59 if all this shit pissed you off. Because I consider myself a 7. I'm the posiest poser with this shirt right now. I don't give a fuck, right? I mean, I didn't. This literally came in like a loot crate, and I was actually asked Felix, "What the fuck is this?" And he was like, "Dude, that's Boba." And I'm like, "Oh shit, I know."
Yeah.
But now I'm like, "Yeah, I got Boba shit."
I actually agree, Felix, on this one.
Okay.
The first 3-4 episodes, it was kind of boring.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
sorry.
I could stop watching it until I found out that Mando's gonna.
Okay, we'll get to
Gonna
the
appear.
spoil in a second.
Okay, so
Now-
Because I
I
want to
think it
argue.
was slow pace.
That's
I
fine.
think it was tired. They were showing the way he recuperated, healed up.
You didn't like the flashbacks.
No, that's a part I didn't like. Yeah.
I fell asleep during the first. I do not know how the first episode ends. And I couldn't care anymore to
remember.
rewatch that one.
No.
I mean, it's all
And
how he
the
comes out, and then how
How
he
he comes out, how he recuperate with the scars and all that, heals up, he helps the people,
Yeah.
all that. I think it was too much, the flashbacks. They could do less time for the flashbacks and do more of the day he's living
the
now.
Game of Thrones shit, because that was interesting as how he was moving all these pieces and getting these people to their on their side, and then there's some more Game of Thrones shenanigans thrown in there. But
Speaking
visually,
of sides,
visually, I thought it looked the same as Mando, except just the only thing that looks foul for me are the prosthetics and the people in costumes, because you can tell that they're people in costumes. They did move away from what I call and what I deem the video game format of Mando. Almost each episode can stand on itself. You don't need nothing prior. You can just pick fucking Mando season 2 episode 4 and you're gonna understand what the hell's going on and who and why, and it'll be entertaining as a standalone. This was more episodic. This was more story based. I wasn't annoyed by the flashbacks, but those flashbacks were necessary so you can understand the new character of Boba. I think people wanted Boba to be the Boba they saw from the 1970s, and it's not the same Boba. He grew, and they showed how that happened. That's how I took it. I don't.
That makes sense, yeah, because Mando is a different character.
It's a different guy,
He has history with Star Wars shit.
and he has, and they only know he never spoke in the 70s movies, right? Isn't he in just the one?
yep.
He's only in one of the movies. He's in there for a second, and he quote unquote dies in that movie. But we see how he's not.
I think it was it wasn't 2 because he was in he was
chasing them or whatever, right? In the one.
and then he was again in Return of the Jedi where he gets killed.
Let's see. You see him for 30 minutes,
Okay.
right?
I mean, that's kind of generous, but yeah.
Okay, let's say 30 minutes in 9 hours of movies,
Okay.
or 6 hours of movies, however long that shit is. Because he's in the prequels, is he?
In the
No.
prequels?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah?
See, I haven't seen the prequels.
He
back
was
to back
he
in
was a
while.
kid.
Okay.
So in the prequels we get Jango Fett, which was his father,
Right.
a quote unquote, because it's like he was like the main bounty hunter, which who they took it from, and it's the same actor.
Yeah.
So they do carry the revenge wanting,
Right.
but I mean,
What I'm trying to say is that the only thing you know up to this point is that he don't take his helmet off, right? So
and he likes to disintegrate motherfucker.
right, and he's a bad motherfucker. He's a bounty hunter. He's all this shit. So again, same with the Loki shit. You're focusing on 30 minutes of his life, of his fucking movie, and you have to like give him some leeway. That was the whole point of this show. I felt like that they were gonna give Boba a whole ass show, and you don't want him to talk. That's kind of weird. There were long ass sequences when there was no talking. That's probably why you fell asleep, because he's with the little people, and he's like, "What the fuck you want?" but can't talk, and he's not talking for them. There's whole ass episodes, with 30 minutes long, and there's no talking. And sometimes there's just action or no action at all. So that's how I took those flashbacks. Again, I'm a 7 fan. I don't know shit. As a rando, I thought that wasn't that bad.
Something that did royally piss me off was the speeder gang, the mod gang. They felt so out of place, and then I come to find out that nobody liked those fuckers.
Okay.
And I'm like, oh shit, because they look so out of place, and that planet is a shithole.
Yeah.
And they have shiny bikes and shiny augmentations, and they're all clean. They look like hipsters.
Yeah, you're talking about the guys from his crew?
Yes, I fucking hated those. The Wookiee, on the other hand,
he was
goddamn.
dope. But I do agree the other guys looked like they were like NPC from Cyberpunk or something. It didn't go.
And there was this moment on the last episode where when the guy with the eye and the girl of the arm, they were carrying, and even the name of the Wookiee was cool. It was what was his name?
Clark Chansan, something like that.
I don't remember.
Crisanto.
Yeah.
Crisanto was his name. They were carrying him, and then some guys from because the whole story is that they're trying to find fight a crime syndicate from moving spice through Tatooine. That's the whole story.
Because he's trying to build up his empire from Tatooine, and he's got to get people on board with him, and people are like, no, where's Boba? All that not Boba, el otro pendejo fat fuck. It's
Jabba.
It's a little bit of mess. A little bit.
Like the I kind of clocked out at that moment a little bit was when they're carrying Crisanto and the Pike guys show up, start shooting.
Yeah.
The black guy with the eye augmentation did a 360
for no reason. Yeah.
For no fucking reason and shot, and I was I was like, okay, you know what?
He's carrying him, he lets him go, and he could just go pew, but no, he goes fuck, because I got a cape and this guy look cool.
Yeah.
No.
But
that shit don't fly with me.
Would you prefer that the whole show was Boba building the Empire, and forget about the other stuff, or your issue is still him taking off his helmet?
No. I mean, the helmet was the least of the things.
Right. What would you prefer the show to be? Non-existent? Just take it out?
Yeah.
Okay. That's fair. I mean, that's fair. If that's what you want, that's what you want.
Yeah.
We didn't need it, but it exists, so there's not much I can say right now.
But
yeah, I mean, we didn't need any of it.
No, but it's kind of I mean, we're now into kind of spoils. We've been in spoils. I'm looking. It all depends on perspective and how you take things. I don't know why I take it. I don't know why I spoke like that. It's all perspective and how you take things. I took this as Mando season 2.5.
Well, it's just 2 episodes with 2.5 episodes. Mando 2.5.
But I found episode 6 to be my favorite episode out of all the Mandos and out of all of this. Because it tied so much stuff together, and it answered so much questions.
It was too much, that episode, man.
And it was a lot.
Much.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot. But I was, as a 7 Star Wars fan, I'm watching the screen, and I caught my reflection, and I'm smiling like a pendejo.
Season 3, man.
Yeah, but I like that it was dropped here, because they're kind of forcing you to watch this.
Yeah.
If it got Felix.
I think he was losing
the point was to get Felix.
That was the thing that made me want to.
They got him.
Yeah,
that was the point.
I actually started watching the Book of Boba because he was in the Mando, you know.
Right.
That was the first showed up. Well, let's take a look. So I thought it was gonna be the same pace as Mando, all the action. That was my expectation.
I don't think I would like if it was copy paste from Mando.
No, not copy paste, but the same, action sequence, all that kind of shit.
I felt that there was talkie action sequence. But
it was more talkie than action sequence until the last episode.
I did like Danny Trejo with the Rancor. Shout out to the Mexicans. We made it to Tatooine. Hell yeah.
The what?
Danny Trejo.
That was kind of fun.
Was the director, so
I know, but he's got to get his compilla in here.
Let's see.
Let's talk shit on the costumes because you like held yourself back. I did. All I could think of was Power Ranger villains, with everyone.
Even the blue guy. The last one? How what's his name?
He was dope. He
Cad
kind of looked
Bane.
like
Dope.
he looked like Crypto from the fucking Destroy All Humans, but tall. I liked him. He was probably my favorite villain looking guy. He was really cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
He was dope. But everybody else, even the
His
Twi'leks,
voice way.
I don't know who that is.
He's a
Me
voice
neither.
actor.
Is he?
I Google, yeah. He suffers from Asperger.
Yeah.
He voiced a lot of shit.
Even the Mija Twi'lek, aka Head
Oh,
Titties,
Damn, dude.
Jennifer
Jesus
Beals
Christ.
from Flashdance, she still got it, yo. Remember
She's from
Flashdance?
Flashdance?
She's the girl who dropped
No
the buck into the water.
Fucking way, no
The new
mames.
Flashdance?
She's the fucking Flashdance girl. Jennifer
new
Beals.
one.
The new one? No, what are you talking about?
The OG one.
You know
There's a new
Flashdance?
one?
No.
You don't know Flashdance.
I heard of it,
No,
but I
says
haven't watched it.
mom
This is 80 shit. This is the only reason why you're on here.
She's a maniac, dude.
She's a man.
Which one? The girl that
Don't ask which one when I answered the question already. Flashdance.
no, but who lady in the
The
boba?
blue titties on the top of the head. The owner of the bar.
Ah, okay.
No,
okay,
was she
okay.
blue? What color was she?
No, she was.
No, she
Orange?
was
Orange or
kind
yellow,
of,
I
yeah.
She fine.
Yeah, she's Mija. Yeah,
Even with those titties on her head.
yeah. Long
But
ass
even
titties.
that looked a little Power Ranger-y to me. I mean, I think would you prefer that or CGI?
that.
That.
It's so real that it's like, wait, what?
Yeah.
You know, it's weird. I have a note here. Why does Boba Fett's ship looks like a ching ching cup?
Excuse me?
Oh, you didn't play sports, huh, Felix?
No.
Well, when you play sports,
Oh, a codpiece.
you put a fucking cock piece on there, and it looks just like that. Why?
I don't know.
It looks
but
like a ching ching cup flying around space.
Yeah.
That's OG.
OG what?
OG design. That goes way back.
And what happened to a ship? It was on there for an episode, right?
Yeah, they forgot
The
it.
ship?
Maybe.
Yeah.
That was bullshit because
It was kind of iconic.
Yeah, the kind of, yeah, it's iconic, dude.
Right, and it just disappeared. Like just until now that I said Chin Chin ship, I was like, where did it go? I don't remember.
And I heard about this. I don't know if it's true, but the ship's name is called Slave 1 or Slave 2. I don't know.
Slave?
But yeah, but it turns out that I don't know if it's true again, but they changed the name.
It's not Slave anymore?
No,
Walt Disney. Ding. What is it?
I don't know.
Oh, the Chin Chin Cup?
The Ching Ching Cup,
If
yeah.
it's not the Chin Chin Cup, I don't care, dog.
The Ching Ching Cup, they changed the name. That's the name of the thing was Slave 1.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know what happened.
Speaking of ships, did you shit yourself a little bit with the Naboo fighter?
I shit myself like a lot.
Okay. I'm not a big of a fan. I Googled the name of the fighter because I did not know. I'm not that big of a
Neta?
nerd. Yeah, I didn't know. I don't know the name of that shit.
Oh,
But I did find it to be nice fanfare when I saw. I was like, "Wait, the B1, the
I-
B1."
I thought two things. I was like, is that a pod racer engine?
Yeah.
And then I was like, no, that's too long. And then Starfighter. And then they revealed it, and then they did.
And all this is happening on episode 5.
Cinco, exactly.
Or 6. No, 6 was just
It was
5.
Cinco.
5 was good too. Like, I like the Mando episodes. Those were my favorite. And I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure
me
those were
too.
everybody's favorite. That's why I say it's a Mando 2.5. It's a DLC
I was
Mando
excited
show.
when I saw. I mean, I thought it was going to be just a little cameo, but it was the whole episode. It was what the?
Like, he's not... Boba's barely in those 2 episodes.
Yeah.
Which
Wait,
is good. No?
The
wasn't
guy
the-
who, sorry,
Go, Felix.
the guy who voices Cad Bane is white. I thought it was a black dude.
Anybody... You don't recognize him? From nothing? I mean, it's hard to recognize a voice actor's face, but, you know.
I'm looking at his IMDb. He was Zeus in the God of War game, like the 2018 one.
Okay, I know. So we've heard his voice before, but he was great. And
Yeah, he
a lot
was-
of it had to do because his voice makes sense.
Yes.
I like him. I was kind of bummed. Spoiler alert. Kind of bummed he died because he was like,
Yep.
he cool, dog. You know, all these other little fucks, I don't care. Even the pug faces that Mando was kicking ass, I like that. Those fight was cool. This is the way.
Oh, when he split the guy in half, that was fun.
All that with the sword, and you didn't like that?
Oh, I did it. I loved it.
See, I like all that explanation on the series that's not Mando, because it would have felt like almost filler if it was in its own Mando thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I like it here. You know,
Yeah.
But in that same episode, I was hella surprised of the BD droid. You recognize that, Felix?
Yep. From Fallen Order.
From the Fallen Order. Oh, that's the cameo I was most stoked over.
So that's the same one?
It's the same one.
Oh shit.
It's Cal Kestis droid from
Yeah.
the Fallen Order. And people are saying, and I was reading shit online, that he might even be in the Ahsoka show.
Oh damn.
Commando or the
No.
droid?
Cal Kestis. This is the main guy from the video game.
Okay.
You remember the new kind of video game I've been talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm more stoked that video game show crossovers right now. Because if that happens, that's cool. Because the guy who plays Cal Kestis, they used his likeness. So it's just like him. So they can just grab the guy. Did you ever see Gotham?
The show?
Yeah.
Did
Did you see the guy who played the Joker, redhead?
Yeah.
That guy.
Oh, okay.
He's the same guy. So there's rumblings about Ashoka being in him being in that show, which I would shit myself and I would love, because we also get Ahsoka in this. How do you say her name? I'm saying it right?
Ahsoka.
Okay.
Ahsoka?
Yeah.
My dyslexia wants to go Ashoka.
No.
What do you thought about her being running around in there?
It
Too
was
much?
cool. It was a cool thing. I mean, she's not the whole episode. She's like
Right.
just a little bit.
I wasn't expecting her to see her at all.
I mean,
Yeah, me
Rosario
neither.
Dawson has something that I love.
Someone else you love is Bryce Dallas Howard. Bryce Dallas Howard directed the Mando episodes, which was cool.
Mhm. Yep,
All the Mando
of them.
ones, yeah.
And Boba Fett.
Yes.
No. Just the Mando episodes in Boba.
Yeah, that one. Okay.
What do you thought about the de-aging Luke now that we got our compa Shamook
That's
from
fucking,
YouTube?
That's way fucking better.
Way better.
It's yes. I mean, it's a huge leap from what we saw in the second season of Mando.
So you didn't... I don't know what it was about. That anything... Because all we do is scream, no Luke shit. Get away from the Skywalker stuff. But then they do the Skywalker stuff and we're like, the Skywalker stuff is hilarious and great. All the callbacks, all the fanfare that happened in that episode that I just loved it for some reason. It just tickles my nostalgia, and my nostalgia balls were shimmering all the fucking episode, and I enjoyed it.
Because Luke Skywalker has weight in Star Wars, you know?
Right.
He's
But we don't
something big.
But when we want new Star Wars shit, we don't want Luke running around in there. But
I
then
know.
when we get Luke, we're like, yeah, Luke. We're like in the fucking theater watching the Avengers and shit. Or at least I was. How did you take Luke, Felix?
From this one,
Yeah. Not from the end of season 2. From right here.
it was interesting to see him in this
Mentor.
mentor role. It was cool. I kind of creamed myself a lot when he and Ahsoka were like exchanging words.
Yeah.
Because it kind of implies that they've been catching up or exchanging stories, and it is some type of closure.
Yeah.
And it felt warm and fuzzy, and I loved it.
They're also talking about the beginnings of the school where Kylo comes from too, no?
Yeah.
That's what I remember when they're like, "It's gonna be a school."
Yeah.
Oh, I was
The little robots building that.
Yeah, I was like, oh, fucking Kylo and the D1, don't do it. I enjoyed it. But maybe it has to be because it's actually Skywalker and it's not Skywalker's second cousin twice removed. Yeah? It's actually fucking Luke. How crazy it is that it looks just like him.
It's
It's him with the
insane.
voice, right? Or no?
Yeah.
They
it was him.
yeah.
It's Mark Hamill, right?
Yeah.
I
You can
wasn't
see in
sure.
the crates.
I thought I was looking for it, but I didn't remember seeing it.
Yeah, so.
'Cause he was-
Again, I don't know if this is true, but I've heard that it wasn't actually Luke, the Mark Hamill, that they spliced his voice to use it on the series. Again, that's a rumor. I don't know.
No, he was
Quote
there.
me on it, but it is interesting.
I mean,
it's an
if
interesting
they,
thought.
if they take his recordings for previous movies, it's still him. So they might still have
Oh,
to.
they have
give
to credit him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because anything social media Mark Hamill I saw, it looked like he was a fan and he was like finding shit out on his own. So that's why I was confused whether or not he actually lent his voice. Because can he sound younger? I guess you can with technology, right? But
Yep.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure. That's why I asked if it's actually him that did new recordings. But if they took some of those shit and spliced it, that's even wilder.
Mm-hmm.
Because his voice did sound probably like 2% off. Like it doesn't sound
Think so?
brand new.
Simon.
It's just off by a little bit.
Well, his name wasn't the credit, so I think it was.
But
They
because
have
of
to
that,
credit him.
they have to credit him if they take their stuff.
Hmm.
But yeah, Shamook did a great job. Good job, dog. You work for Disney now. Shout out. It's way better. Because no one talks about it means you did a good job.
Yeah, it did a good job. It wasn't a little. The part when he's training Grogu,
Yeah,
it looks a little fuzzy, the face,
maybe.
but that's it.
Those callbacks. I just really, really enjoyed episode 6. Did I hype it up too much for you, Felix?
No.
No?
Hyped it just enough.
So is that your favorite episode of all time of the Mandos?
Yes.
Okay. It could be all the fanfare, and we're just like candy, and they gave us a bunch of candy.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Basically, yeah.
I'm trying to think. Is there anything else before I get to this post-credit scene? No. I mean, I thought that they blended both worlds pretty nicely. The Mando and the Bobas. It left you thinking, what the fuck's going to happen with Mando now? He's going to go on adventures with little Grogu.
Yeah.
That the cliffhanger on episode 6 is insane. Is fucking Grogu going to pick Mando, or is he going to try to be a Jedi?
Oh, that was a hard wait.
He got a cute little armor and shit. It's dope.
Yeah.
I mean, that was a little bit obvious, but it still felt like, oh, what the fuck is he going to do?
How he escaped from the training camp?
He
What
didn't,
do you mean?
he didn't escape. They sent his ass on a fucking fighter with R2.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
That it was
R2
automated
drove him.
pilot and everything.
Sí, cierto.
And then he like checks the armor and it's all there and it's all tiny and cute. Hilarious.
You sure? You sure?
Yeah, you sure, dog? What the fuck? It's so cute to see them together, right? And again, Pedro Pascal showing a bunch of emotion with a helmet on. It's crazy how they do that. Yo.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
That's acting, dog. I wonder if is it actually him under there? Because it could be anybody else.
I think it is.
Yeah, I think he is.
Um,
You can see from the way he walks.
he's fantastic. I like the cast. I enjoy everything. Did you understand the post-credit scene?
Yeah.
I saw the guy. Yeah, I know who he is.
It was the sheriff,
Yeah.
and it was the black guy is the guy who augmented Mulan. So the sheriff going to be some kind of android, and he's going to possibly maybe take over the town, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or be in charge of something in some capacity.
Free
Or at least
yeah.
Freetown.
At least Freetown. But at the end, Bubba was saying like, "What's next?" or whatever. And he's like, "Well, we can do our own adventures." So they left it open ended. So it sounds like you guys were kind of wet or not happy. No, wet is opposite here. You guys were kind of dry on Boba. If there would be a season 2, and the season 2 is like, okay, we're getting the fuck out of Tatooine, and we're gonna go bounty hunting. Would you prefer that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because isn't that Mando though? What's the story on Mando now? Like, his mission was to deliver Grogu. They did. Now what? Isn't Mando going to be running around doing bounty hunters? Do you join them and make them one series underneath the Mando? What do you do?
Wouldn't it be called the Mandalorians? Wait.
I don't like that.
No.
What do? You leave Boba and let him do Game of Thrones shit in Tatooine?
I'm tired of Tatooine. Why don't they go off Tatooine?
Well,
I don't want to see no more sand. It gets everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a lot of sand in between.
Yeah.
Well, what do you want then?
I want to not be overwhelmed by Star Wars stuff. And because we're getting Obi-Wan on May.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, and before that, there's Moon Knight.
Fuck me.
It's not
wait,
only
net
Star
that-
Wars, there's
when is Moon Knight coming out? March?
March, homie.
But it's not Star Wars Moonlight, right?
Damn.
But it's still Disney Plus. Disney Plus
Oh.
has new shit every month.
Oh yeah.
Fuck, wait.
But
Fuck.
Star Wars wise is Obi-Wan to the next shit,
That's the next shit. And then after that, it's going to be Ahsoka.
and then Mando again.
No,
Is that coming out this year?
I don't know, but it's in the cards. They also got the what's the one? The Mando or Lando or fucking. What was the one with Diego?
the Rogue One?
With the Mexican dog? Hell yeah.
Simon. What was
What's
his
it
name?
called?
Something of Andor?
Cassian.
Oh,
Oh no, it's called Andor. Yeah.
no.
They canceled the other one.
Which
the
one?
Starfighters, the star, something about the fleet or the whatever.
Oh,
They canceled one. The one with Miha on it.
which Miha? There's a
The
lot of
racist
Mihas.
Miha. What's her name?
What?
The
The
MMA
fuck are you
fighter.
talking about?
Oh yeah.
Oh, Gina Carano?
Gina Carano. They canceled
Is
that
she
one.
racist?
I remember that's why she got canceled because she was talking shit. I don't remember what she said, so she's not racist. I apologize. She's obviously not racist. It's just woke Disney, and you can't sneeze and say "God bless you" because you get fired. So you guys don't want no Boba Dose? Is that that's what I'm hearing?
If they stick to bounty hunting, sure. I want Boba Dose.
If there are no flashbacks, I'm watching.
Still way traumatized on those flashbacks. What if it's a prequel to the first movies before he met anybody and he ran around and killing everybody? Anyway, I enjoyed the series. I thought it was cool. If you're a Mando fan, it's they force you to watch it. I guess you can watch the last. Well, you watched it in that order for this. Could you, as a Mando fan, could you just watch 5, 6, and 7 on themselves?
Yep,
you can, right?
Yeah. That's the way the Star Wars works. That's how the movie got out.
Because I saw the first 4 episodes and I was like, yeah, I would have been cool if I just saw the last 3.
Yeah, if you want like Felix and you just want to do Mando, take it that way. If you're not, do whatever the fuck you want. But let us know down in the comments down below what you're doing, what you thought of Mando, what do you want from Mando, any and everything down there in the comments down below. Anything, you follow our socials, like, comment, subscribe, you know the fucking YouTube bullshit.
Click it,
do a share. Let's talk about Mando and fucking Bobas. See, it's Boba and I said Mando. Yeah. Anything you want to say to the beautiful people, boss?
This is the way.
Anything you want to say to beautiful people, Felix? I don't think you're going to top that unless you say this is the way.
Oh, no, I can't. I was going to say something stupid, but I'm going to shut the fuck up.
Let's just say this is the way.
This is the way.
Oh, it's in forever. This is the way. Douche. You do you. But I have to say that before I get fired.